Hi, I'm Michael Perry, also known as Mr. Plant Geek. I'm really proud to be working with Rowse Honey on their Feed the Bees campaign. Bees are incredibly important, not just for food production around the world, but also for our own ecosystems in our back gardens. Hopefully by now you've sown your seed ball kit into a container, into a border, or into your lawn outside. The best news ever is that you don't need to do much more to those plants until the spring. Basically, they'll grow very slowly on top, but they'll be putting roots down below under the soil in order to establish themselves to give you a frenzy of color next spring and summer. It really is that easy. Let's have a little look at what's in your collection of wildflowers.
Chamomile is more rare in the wild these days, but where you do see it, it can be found on heath, coastal cliff tops, and grassland. Give it some space in your garden too. A common sight in cornfields, and that's because they grow happily on disturbed soil. The beautiful red common poppy. Corn marigolds is loved by the bees for nectar production, but also visited by small butterflies, hoverflies, and moths. An easy to grow plant, great for kids. Cowslips have happily had a bit of a renaissance in the last few years, thanks to wildflower mixes being used on motorway banks and other public areas. Toad flax, also known as Linaria, is the perfect food source for a wide range of bees, from buff-tailed to common corder bees. An excellent hardy perennial wildflower which will come back every single year, the meadow cranesbill. Muskmallow is an attractive wildflower with lovely pink blooms and gorgeous foliage. It's perfect in a container or in your cottage garden schemes. The night-flowering catchfly relies on moths for pollination, and that is why the blooms come out at night. The Oxide Daisy is the longest flowering plant in this collection, blooming from June to September, and the flowers are known for bumper quantities of nectar and pollen. Long-tongued bees love the red campion, and they've got long enough tongues to get down to the nectar at the base of the bloom.
So hopefully that gives you more of an insight into the wildflowers that you will soon be growing in your own outdoor space, whether that's a big garden, small garden, or simply a balcony.